I'm about to do today's podcast. However, let me get another sip. I feel that it is incumbent upon me to share. I don't know if you can read that or not. It is an article on the Geller Report. Francis Collins, NIH director, resigns after gain-of-function falsehood exposed. We will see if YouTube allows this to actually be put out. I'm not the only person that is really tired of all these big tech companies lying to everybody, suppressing truth information from everybody, shutting everybody down. I'm not doing a BitChute video today. My left hand is particularly painful. I went out, I had breakfast. I actually had a catfish dinner for breakfast at Boomerang. I then found my buddy, I went to Turner Falls, found out my son Nick is down in Thackerville. He's disassembling a playground the Chickasaw Nation gave the city of Davis. My son Brandon is pulling sluice gates in the park from all the dams and doing stuff like that. Honey Creek is way low. Linda's taking a nap, probably not this late in the afternoon. But on the program today, I am going to be exposing some things, and I'm going to be talking about some things I know that are fact. I'm telling you, you're only going to see it get worse and worse. You really are. The despots in power want to stay in power. There's a big shift taking place right now. There really is. A lot of people don't know that. What is that shift? Well, God is fixing to take charge. You can believe that or not, but it's going to happen. I did a program yesterday on abortion and how abortion's murder, and my wife made a point. I think I stated in the program that at 5 weeks that there's a heartbeat. But her point as a woman and a mother is, as soon as there's material, as soon as there's a baby growing in a mother's womb, that is a human being. And aborting that, killing that, is murder. And that's how I feel. And I'm liable to have this stricken from YouTube. I don't know. Hope not. I only do these to share with my family and friends. But it's getting to the point that being irritating doesn't even begin to describe how I feel about a lot of stuff going on, especially in media. I had a little gal at breakfast. She's a single mom, got a divorce, very sweet girl. I'm not going to name her name. She's got 3 daughters. Her middle daughter has type 1 diabetes. I had a very good talk with her, and she asked about that. Well, so I explained to her, I've been stabbed through that hand and it's been crushed. I had some bad guys get me down, and that's why my fingers won't go together. You notice they go together on that hand. My wife and I sat there last night and we talked. She was up really late. She was having problems with her shoulder and knee and coughing, so she got up, and usually until about midnight I sit up and I watch stuff on my laptop on YouTube. One of my favorites new things I watch is a channel called Matt's Off-Road Recovery, and I like to watch some of the stuff they get into. But we had a pretty good, enjoyable visit last night. I'm going to pull this video out of the camera and load it and get it uploaded to YouTube. Probably monitor it while it's loading while I'm actually doing the podcast. I quit doing live podcast. I don't have the temperament any longer to deal with folks coming at me on the chat board or any of the rest of it, and I quit taking phone calls a long time ago. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to I'll leave my cell phone on, but if someone tries to call me and I don't recognize the number and I know it's a robocall, I will just ignore it or hang up on it. It's only going to get rougher, more rough from here on out, guys. You need to be prepared for that. I've had a lifetime of it. I'm used to it. It doesn't make me happy, but it is what it is. I saw my buddy Jerry this morning over there. He was talked to a guy. Someone showed up trying to fish in his lake that is getting lower and lower daily. Water's evaporating and water is just not flowing in Honey Creek. The lake is getting ready to not be a lake at Fun Valley. It reminds me of the time that he had the dam gate pulled and it was just a creek going through there. You could drive all the way down on that thing. It's not to that point yet, but it's getting close. But we talked about this, what he calls a mud pit, that he's got a D8 bulldozer hired to dig out for him. Haven't been down there. Probably Friday when the boys are home. Thursday I've got to take Aurora and Linda shopping in Ada, and Friday Linda and I will go down and look. I'll show her all the stuff he's been doing down there. It's pretty neat, actually. But he and I were talking about Diane and himself trying to get away, and I said, you know, I've been looking at RVs. I'm going to get one. It's just a matter of when. And when I do, I'm going to get one that's smaller like the one he and Diane have. He said it's pretty tiny in there. Basically what he bought was a Mercedes 1-ton van that got converted into an RV, a motorhome. And I want one a little bit bigger than that, but I want one Linda and I can travel in. And I'll have my son Chris go through the mechanics of it, and we'll put new tires on it. And then if we want to go somewhere, we'll be able to. And it's like I explained to Jerry, I don't want to buy something I got to drag her car behind. I want something that we can go ahead and use. And it's a vehicle, but you can sleep in it and go to the bathroom in it and have food in it if you need to. And that's what he and Diane have. But I want to go a few places. I want to go to Big Bend State Park down in Texas. Ever since my buddy Cliff Jones told me he had gone down there, I want to go see it. I've never seen it. I've got a lot of places I want to go, even to the point that I might drive down to Florida and see my buddy Chris Kimball. I've just got to find the right motorhome. It's got to be the right price, but mostly I won't get a Dodge. And I know I have friends on here that just love Dodges, but what I want is a GMC motorhome if I can find one, or a Chevrolet motorhome. I don't want any Chrysler product. I've had nothing but bad luck with them. And I'm rambling, and Linda's hen's out there cackling, and I got to get off of here. But I just want everybody to know I love you. I do. Chris in Florida, buddy, I hope life's treating you well. Monty Jones in Lone Grove, America, I hope life is treating you well. Shell up in Illinois, I hope life's treating you well. Mom and John, I hope you're doing well. My brother Michael Paul, I hope you're doing well. I've got to get off of here. I've got to get to work. And like the sign says right there, be kind. You might change someone's life for the better, maybe even on your own. Love you. God bless you, and bye.